Hey, what's going on guys? My name's Anthony, or Big B Stats, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Minecraft Story Mode Episode 5. I will also be doing a recap over Episode 4 and how amazing that was, and pretty much just like a quick overview. Now, if you have not seen the episode, this video does contain spoilers, so I suggest maybe watching the series before watching this, but if you want to get just an overall rundown of Episode 4, I will be doing that now. Also, if you can, drop the video a like and share it. It is much appreciated and shows your support for the channel. So you guys really enjoy these prediction videos. So I will be talking about Episode 5, Order Up. What's gonna possibly be in the episode? This is probably gonna be one of the most difficult ones that I've done as far as prediction wise, because they also do not show a trailer for Episode 5. I do want to say that the opening scene of Episode 4 was absolutely incredible. It also revealed some amazing news too, as far as the Enderman attacking the Witherstorm. I thought that was really cool, and you also find out some secrets about the Order of the Stone. Now, we already suspected that things were a little bit weird because the relationship with Ivor, why Ivor left the Order of the Stone. Now, when we did this prediction video on Episode 4, I do want to say there were some points where we were right. We were really right when we got to play Episode 4 this time, because again, after every episode, I like to do a prediction video for you guys, and this was awesome. The fact that they revealed some stories about the Order of the Stone and how everything happened, how they defeated the Ender Dragon. Now, I do want to say that this story here was a complete lie. I almost wish I had a different change in words. Now, this is how we vision the Order of the Stone to be. As far as you see Soren riding the Ender Dragon, but he's lying to you. He's telling you a big fat lie. And it's like, Soren, come on, if you can do all of this, how come you're not acting this way when we're fighting the Witherstorm? So, again, this is how they defeated the Ender Dragon. I thought this was very funny, the way Gabriel just like slowly like tapped the Ender Dragon there. But then we find out the real story. This is the real story. So it turns out that Soren is the one who has the command block. He's the one that made the Order look like this group of people that did this amazing things, but he kept this secret from the whole entire Order as far as having the command block. So look at this. They go to fight the Ender Dragon. Soren comes out of nowhere because he's scared and frightened. He uses the command block and makes the Ender Dragon disappear. He doesn't even they don't even fight it. So this is what really happens, and this is why Ivor left the Order. You can also tell they're gonna do like a little like flyby after this of the crowd cheering them on, like they defeated the Ender Dragon. Everyone's with it, and Ivor is just like, you would. So it turns out that we like Ivor in this episode, and the way it twists and turned to where you're working with Ivor like crafts you up. He gives you like the stuff out of his chest so you can make this awesome weapon. You can also enchant it with this new enchantment that he has to defeat the Witherstorm, which is the command block, which is an enchantment to actually destroy a command block, which I thought this was a very cool too. The fact that the tables just turn completely in Episode 4. So far, every episode has had its turns, but this one has just been insane, and it's also a very sad episode too. But I never expected working with Ivor, but I did predict that we're gonna need Ivor. We're gonna need Ivor in this episode. I did predict that, so I can say that I actually did pretty good on that prediction. So you get to choose some armor that he's made as well, which was just super amazing too. And I was really happy about this moment, because it's like Ivor isn't this bad guy that we thought he was. He's actually a good guy, and he was just pretty much sticking by the truth and all the good stuff. They let him keep all the stuff, but this was one of the major moments in Episode 4 that changed it, because you make this ride, Ruben jumps on with you, and you guys get blasted into the Witherstorm. We predicted this right as well, as far as you're gonna have to beat the Witherstorm with inside of the Witherstorm. There was some awesome action scenes in here, but also some tragic moments like this one where Ruben actually falls down. Yes, like this was one of those moments that was just like a stop in time. So Ruben actually dies, you guys. Yes, your best friend Ruben dies. This is one of those moments I really was sad. I was genuinely sad at this moment, because it was just something I did not expect, and I really feel for the pig, because he doesn't really do anything as far as he's not a bad pig. He's a good friend. He's been your friend through all this whole entire series. So This is how this started. I was kind of hoping maybe they show a little bit of back history on how maybe Ruben and Jesse may have met, but you don't want to go too far into depth because then you have to do it with the same characters. So at the very end, you actually get the Nether Star from the Wither Storm. You plant it on this thing. I thought something major was going to happen, but something awesome happens, and it turns out that you guys are the New Order. You get the amulet and everything. You're the New Order of the Stone, you guys. So this is just amazing. I don't know if they're going to have like a new name or whatnot, but it's very cool. The fact that you actually get to claim your crown, and you guys, we already predicted this. I think everyone pretty much knew this as far as like the whole, like, you know, the 3 characters or 4 characters that you have, and then all that good stuff. But there's a lot of alternate routes too. I will be making a video on that about some of the alternate routes that are actually in here that I've played, which is quite interesting too. I won't add that in this video. So episode 5, I don't know the villain that's going to be in episode 5. There were some scenes that I will point out that may kind of like roll into episode 5, but part of me feels like, why would they even do this, as far as like why would they look for it? But this moment here was a moment of relief. Episode 4, you defeated the Wither Storm finale, and you are now crowned. You and your friends are now crowned. And also, the person that lost their memory, they get their memory back. So Petra has got her memory back, and if it was Gabriel would get his memory back too. So yeah, this is gonna play out really well. The fact that this is happening. Also, again, they didn't show a trailer for episode 5, but overall, I think in episode 5, what they're gonna do is they're gonna possibly either look for some of the Order that actually ran off, because in some scenes, some people from the Order ran off. I'm do happy that you do get to keep the armor that you have. You could have chose to keep like the armor that you had from the person that died from the Order, but I think it's best that you choose a good armor. What did you guys do? Did you guys keep the armor, or did you choose another armor? But I don't know. There's no villain that I can really think of, but there's also mobs to think of as well. So maybe this is where they'll start finding their own like mobs and such things like that to fight. You do have to think about that. Or what if they'll actually like, I don't know, because again, a scene in episode 4 where they see that, you know, they've collected the Sea Lantern, they collected the Prismarine Shard, they've also collected, you know, a gas tier, also the Dragon Egg, but we all know that was fake. In this scene here, Soren runs off. Soren runs off in this scene, so maybe we'll see Soren in the next episode. But again, this all depends on the route you took. Again, I'll get more into depth about this later down the road, maybe next week or something. But yeah, Soren runs off, and then Ivor runs after him. And in this scene, Gabriel runs off, and then Ivor runs after Gabriel. So it's kind of like, wait, what's going on here? So it's a little weird. I don't know how these characters are gonna play into the next episode of episode 5. A lot of you guys are thinking like Herobrine may possibly be in episode 5. I'm not gonna put it past it. I will not put it past Herobrine being in episode 5, but I do think they will end episode 5 on a villain note, as far as you're gonna have a villain. But I think, like, as far as episode 5 goes, you might possibly be getting to, you know, have some perks of the Order possibly, and maybe you'll have some people that actually may not like you, or may want to come after you or something like that. But as far as one of your friends kind of betraying you, I don't think so. Your friends seem to be much better than the Order, actually, which is that's sad to say, but it's true. They seem to be much loyal, and you actually have a good solid team. So I don't know how this is gonna work out, unless like Lucas, which he's not up there, maybe he turns on you eventually in the end, but I kind of doubt it. But I know they're gonna end episode 5 with a new villain, hopefully to stir up for the next season of Minecraft Story Mode. But I think episode 5, you're gonna mainly try and like find yourself, find what's going on with the Order. They did mention that there's more worlds to save, so maybe you'll do a little bit more exploring around different worlds, and get to fight new mobs possibly. Maybe new mobs that even like that's not in Minecraft, as far as like how they did the Wither Storm. But we'll just have to see. But that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Feel free to drop the like again and share it. It is much appreciated. And let me know down below in the comments what you think is going to happen in episode 5. But I would like to thank you all for watching. Remember to subscribe for more Minecraft Story Mode, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!